Little handsome guy. Walking alone at night is so boring. Do you want your sister to take you somewhere fun? No time. Hey, don't be so aloof. Little handsome guy. Look, sister, are you pretty? Please don't disgust me. Okay? Humph. Playing hard to get with me. Oh, my head suddenly felt so dizzy. Can I rest with you for a while? Error. No, I don't look like this. Is it an epidermal cell tamper? It's a bit interesting. Tian doesn't encounter this kind of cytochrome modification. It's about encountering those who change body density. What is this? Why doesn't his grandmother's physical alteration work so well? What kind of monster is that man, really? I've long heard that there's a tamperer on Neon Commercial Street who looks for handsome guys every day. I thought she was some kind of beauty who could turn everyone upside down. Unexpectedly, her true face was that of an old woman. Who is it? Who is pretending to be a ghost? According to reason, a low-level skin cell tamperer like you didn't cause any deaths. In the janitor's file, he didn't commit any major mistakes. But it's one thing to seduce others on the street. Today you actually dared to use your dirty hands to touch my brother. You are the core of the scavengers. High-level SS-level kinetic tamper. Codename: Starfall. Get it right and you'll get a prize. An interesting phenomenon. Within the last 72 hours, our test subjects disappeared 400% higher than last month. Just a bunch of inferior consumables obsessed with low-level desires. You can't even protect yourself, proving that they are completely unworthy of participating in Dr. Victor's God-making plan. This is not just simple attrition. It was the scavenger and the rats who did it. If it weren't for them 10 years ago, the doctor had already completed the God-making plan. He is the core senior of the scavengers, codenamed Starfall. Mobius. His absolute kinetic energy is troublesome. You go fix it. Remember that I want to live. Prism. Go check the coordinates of the janitor. Once the location is confirmed, no reporting is required. I don't want to see them again. As you wish. The hunt begins. Humph, a bunch of bugs hiding in the shadows. One beam of light is enough to clear the area. This is a world without supernatural powers. Some are a bunch of lunatics with genetic mutations. They can act like hackers, modify the physical parameters of reality. For example, this one sets friction to 0, racing the Flash on the overpass. And not afraid of breaking yourself. There are also those who change the gravity constant in the sky cosplay Superman flying wildly. I can barely hold the coffin lid. These people rely on their ability to manipulate things. Treating ordinary people like NPCs, ordinary people like me, is really tricky. Alas, the world is really crazy these days. S-level physical parameter modification. Molecular thermal activity deprives absolute agility. This mission was really simple. Within my absolute 0, molecular movements are completely frozen. Time can also stand still. Not only was he not frozen, and he was still reading. Heh, S-class temperature tamper. You seem a bit stronger than the one who modified cells earlier. Who are you? Ha ha ha. Ordinary people. After all this effort, he was just an ordinary person. A useless person without any supernatural powers deserves to lecture me. The first half is correct. The second half is wrong. I really am an ordinary person. But so do you. I think you're really tired of being alive. Give me a move. You lowered the temperature of this carriage to minus 270 degrees. But to avoid freezing herself, you forcibly set your body temperature at 37 degrees. Right? What exactly are you? Don't come any closer. Didn't you just say it? I'm just an ordinary person. But I'm just an ordinary person who can make even you tamperers ineffective. Cough, 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 cough. Ding dong. The train has arrived at Guangzhou Shenzhen South Station. I feel like life from now on won't be peaceful. Call the scavenger headquarters. I am a lone wolf. The Guangzhou Shenzhen line train was attacked by an S-class tamperer. Ha! Who is this person? Don't be nervous. The lone wolf is me, Skrodinko. Xin Yuan's organization actually sent you out. I don't know what just happened here. I only heard a snap of my fingers. Then the white crash system shattered. Snapped his fingers and shattered. You mean you instantly took out an S-level executive at Jin Shuang Technology? Could it be that there is a traitor inside Jin Shuang Technology? This is also the part one find hardest to understand. If the Abyss were a traitor to Jin Shuang Technology, that level of energy just now, enough to crush me 10,000 times. But why didn't I try? The documents are still in my hands. Could it be the one who killed Bai Wanshi? I don't care at all. Our organization doesn't care about top-secret documents either. No energy fluctuations. The person who had just sat here and killed Bai Wanshi was an ordinary person. The rain is heavy tonight. Guests want something to drink. A cup of iced tea. No ice, no tea. This cup is hard to mix. Some say it can be adjusted here. The missing persons related to Jin Shuang from 2 years ago. Many of them have been cleaned up. The person you are looking for. If it really is related to Jin Shuang, this is probably beyond what an intelligence station of this level can uncover. So there was still no news. At least not tonight. Ordinary people, this isn't a seat you should sit in. Move aside. I'm just in an average mood today. You'd better not annoy me any further. Haha. I can't do it manually. Come on, he is the Nightingale. The cut is very clean. You compressed the blade thickness down to the monolayer layer. Are you a molecular tamperer? Ordinary people. Why are you here looking for someone? Who to look for? Search? My parents disappeared 2 years ago. It took me 2 years to find this point. But the result was still a blank. We really do look alike. How to say? I'm also looking for someone from Jin Shuang. I searched for 5 years. Help me, save me, Later, only 2 names remained on the rescue list. There is no explanation. No apology. No one even admitted it. It was an accident. That light tamperer codenamed Mirror Projection. One of the top executives of Jin Shuang Technology. I looked for him for 5 years. It's very difficult for Jin Shuang Technology's executives to investigate. The General Intelligence Station couldn't find it. No one dared to sell on the black market. Created senior executives. Speaking of which, I think I just saw an S-class today. Who? Where is he now? I accidentally managed to handle it. Every man. Solve the S-rank, you drank too much. Strictly speaking, it wasn't my solution. I just want the world to return to normal. Restore the world to normal. Zero 17's movement was interrupted around here. The Nightingale's knife also stopped here. Interesting. A small underground intelligence station. Tonight, so many abnormal notes have arrived. Jin Shuang's people can't say anything about this here. You know him. S-rank battlefield tamper. He can track through the residual sound of sound. Sounds pretty troublesome. In another place. It's not safe here. Lead the way, follow me. Hertz is not 017. He won't give you a second chance to speak. You really are an ordinary person, the test report states. Then the test report must be blind. This is the Jin Shuang outpost on the outskirts. On the surface, they engage in illegal genetic beauty treatments. In fact, biological experiments are being conducted. Will there be any clues about my parents? If your parents are missing, it really has to do with Jin Shuang technology. I'm afraid it won't make things so easy for us. Never mind. Which layer are they hiding? I'll just dismantle which floor I'm up to, so our goals are aligned. What's wrong? Since if I can't come back, at least this evidence cannot be found in my hands. The Nightingale returns alive. A level. It turned out that these past few days had been on the dark web. The one stalking me like a mad dog is you, an ant. A full 5 years of calm. I finally found you. They've been looking for me for 5 years. If I remember correctly, I don't seem to know you. This is a low-level experimental consumable. Of course you don't know. A beam of light I casually fired 5 years ago. It instantly vaporized 2 innocent passersby. Do you remember? Just stepping on 2 ants. Who would remember them? Being vaporized by me is their honor. Honoring you, you beast. Physical parameter modification. Absolute cutting with 0 intermolecular spacing. Go to hell. Stay calm. Yes. Optically refractive afterimages. Mere A-level physical molecules tampered with. In the face of the speed of light. You are as slow as a stationary snail. SSS-level physical parameter modification. Photon kinetic energy negative refractive index rewrite. The light of this city is my weapon. Damn it. He turned out to be an SS-level tamperer. I only need a look to destroy you. So strong. No wonder it's SSS level. I've had enough fun. You can die. I can only use that trick. Grade a physical molecular parameter modification. Air cutting. Air cutting. Unfortunately, you're only a mere A level. SSS level physical ray modification. Refraction at the speed of light. An ant is an ant. Vulnerable. Solved. It's just ants. How about your side? The scene was just a pile of ice shards left. I scanned the carriage several times. He couldn't sense by Sishu's aura at all. It's probably gone. Another ant. Let's go. Don't interfere with Dr. Victon's plans. Nightingale. Wait. I'll definitely help you blow up the Jin Shuang building. Yes. Wei Jia, what's wrong? Xiao Ran. Come to my company. I have news about my parents here. Okay. I'll be there soon. Xiao Ran. Do you know about Jin Shuang? No. Jin Shuang Biotechnology. 80% of the world's tamperers are in that company. I found a clue. My parents, once top biologists, mysteriously disappeared. It's very likely that those lunatics from Jin Shuang Technology have taken them to conduct genetic experiments. My big sister. You called me here just for this. What do you mean? I started paying attention to Jin Shuang early on. Most likely it's them. His grandmas. I knew it was them. Xiao Ran, didn't you say you could nullify those forgers' abilities? Why don't you pick a date? Let's just go straight there. They blew up the Jin Shuang Technology building. Counting ball. Ha, what a joke. Besides, if you're an ordinary person, if you want to blow it up, I'll do it myself. But now, too little is understood. Blowing up Jin Shuang can easily alert the enemy. That's how it works. It's been 2 years. You can't even see your parents' hair. I happen to have a clue. Getting ready to try your luck. You stay at the company obediently. Don't run around, wait for my updates. Alright, I'll do as you say. Be careful. Sai, it seems this child has already grown up. The events of those years probably can't be hidden from him anymore. Miss Jin Shuang, Dr. Victor, please welcome us. Shin Chao's dog really thinks I'm a pushover. SSS level physical parameter modification. Absolute kinetic energy is given. SSS level space parameter modification. The absolute kinetic energy of the Mobius ring SS class is truly terrifying. Even the prism probably wouldn't dare take it head-on. But unfortunately, no matter how strong the momentum, nor can it cross the space that has been cut off. Miss Jin Shuang, your abilities are useless to me. Hey. Oh no, I can't move. Miss Jin Shuang, let's go. You are just an ordinary person on the train. Come with me. There are some things that require your cooperation in the investigation. No time to get lost. Sai, is he really that bad-tempered? Since it doesn't work, that's all there is to it. Haha, how could physical tampering be ineffective against you? You are also a creator of God. Why did you come to me for Jin Shuang? You really do have a lot of secrets. If you knock him out, he'll survive. And what toys are brought out together? The Jusu network node has slowly welcomed me into my world. Don't be impulsive, bro, you're one of us. I am a scavenger agent, with the code name Schrödinger. Scavengers? Yeah. I swear I came to find you. There is absolutely no malice. I just want to get the answer. How exactly did 017 disappear on the train? Your methods are just outrageous. I thought you were part of another organization. I'm scared, my dear brother. Took a long time. It turned out to be his own person. You are also installing the Qingtofu system. Bro, what's your codename? I don't have time to explain to you right now. When I have time, I'll go to you in person and explain things clearly. Mr. Monster is always welcome. Yes. I have left in a quiet manner. This is all I can find for the location of the Jin Shuang outskirts. The clinic offers gene beauty on the surface, actually responsible for parameter calibration. A calm person may leave a record of transit there. Don't trust the safe passage. They had already monitored He Jing in the lower city district. Every man. I thought Nightingale would hand clues to some big shot. The result was an ordinary person. Old K is just a black market informant you handle. Knowing too much and running too slowly. This is the end. Wait a minute. You are Jin Ran. No wonder the doctor made us pay attention. Ordinary people. Your parents' names are a key indicator in the experiment files. And your sister seems pretty good-looking. Lord Mobius should have already taken her back. After saying that, you got a bit noisy. Better to keep quiet forever. An ordinary person is worthy of showing off in front of me. Yes. What is it? He muttered. If it had been 0.1 seconds slower, you will turn to ashes. Qingpu Mansion's compensation for the fallen soldiers. But it's very hard to apply, miss. Hmm. Who are you? An ordinary person who came to see his family. Ha, you just said my sister was taken back to the lab. Then you'd better pray that he's still safe. Just wait and see, Mobius Victor. Even if the great Luo Golden Immortal King himself came, he can't keep you. Hello, sir. This is a private appointment-based clinic. May I ask if you have one? No need to ask. One came looking for death. I thought it was someone who dared to cause trouble at Jin Shuang's venue. After all this effort, it turned out to be an ordinary person. Tell Lu Jin to get out. Humph, Lord Lijing's name is also what you deserve. Tear him apart. Jin Shuang also keeps a bunch of such disgusting things. High-frequency vibration cutting weapon. Who are you? The one who came to see you to meet the king of hell. So what if it's a technological weapon? My current hardness is comparable to diamond. Die for me. How could my hardened layer be possible? The harder something is, the crispier it is. Now tell me where the prism is. I'm just a prism guard on the outside. He was going to the Dark Abyss cruise ship on the high seas next Wednesday to do something. The underground auction will have a batch of extremely high-purity gene awakening potions to trade. I was responsible for transporting the admission tickets. Wash your neck next Wednesday and wait. Haha. So this is Nebula's younger brother. He really does look like him. At the start of the plan, he was already too deeply involved. It's time to let him know something. Help me. Is there anyone? Sir, please save me. There are monsters behind it. Use a sedative drug. Even you guys have started playing with the most sneaky chemical potions, facing monsters that can ignore the laws. Of course, we have to use some traditional human craftsmanship. Upon first meeting, he was unexpectedly welcomed into the underground world of the scavengers. I guess what you most want to ask now is your parents. And your sister. Stop playing riddles with me, since you've been watching me all along. Tell me what exactly happened to my parents and my sister. Your parents were once the most legendary figures in your brother's organization. They were the earliest pioneers to touch the core of Jin Shuang. It's just a pity that those shameless people in Jin Shuang have no bottom line. What did they do to my parents? It's too early for you to know these things now. You just need to remember one thing. You are our ultimate trump card against Jin Shuang technology. You must not be okay. Never reveal your full abilities lightly. Okay. What about my sister? He really was captured by Jin Shuang. This matter was indeed orchestrated by Jin Shuang executive Mobius. He was clearly just an ordinary person running a detective agency. Why would Jin Shuang's S-level executives personally step in to catch them? An ordinary person, actually. Your sister is the sharpest knife of the janitor. When your parents got into trouble back then, your sister has disappeared with her. When we found him, that one called Prism caught it. Many people are conducting inhumane biological experiments. Your sister is among them. When we rescued him, he had already been forcibly genetically modified by Jin Shuang. There are no gods born awakened in this world. All the Tamperers are divine creations, a deformed product forcibly modified with genetic drugs, and those failed products that couldn't withstand genetic collapse will be stripped of consciousness, turned into a cold-blooded defense robot. For eternity serve as the watchdog for Jin Shuang. Your sister is lucky. She endured the genetic breakdown. Not only is it okay, instead it became an SS-level kinetic power modifier. Calm down. Jin Shuang technology won't take down all of you. I'm not called a gene man. Don't worry. Mobius's spatial teleportation is extremely difficult to track, but our intelligence department has just deciphered it. The approximate coordinates of your sister being taken away. But that was the core area of Jin Shuang. Once we launched a major offensive, I'm afraid it will startle the snake. That's why I wanted to bring you here. We need to discuss a foolproof strategy. No need to discuss. Jin Shuang is about to hold an underground auction on the high seas. I estimate their core senior management will go. Our troops are divided into 2 routes. I need a scavenger for me. Use all your strength to precisely pinpoint my sister's exact location. I can temporarily not ask you about my parents' matters. But now I have to rescue my sister. Whoever dares to stop me will be destroyed. I'll go with you. Nighthawk, you're fine. You are also a janitor. It has always been. That battle against Lu Jing. I was almost burned to ashes by him. It was Xin Yuan who saved me. But this time, he could say he turned misfortune into a blessing. In a desperate situation. His genes had mutated. Now he's an S-rank tamper. Hey, that's fine. That day, at the underground intelligence station. I didn't accidentally hurt you. Alright, enough reminiscing. Time waits for no one. We actually hurried to leave. Hey, is the threshold for yuan accounts really this low now? An ordinary person dares to sneak in with people. You're here to ride the auction. Still just to embarrass himself. Don't draw your sword to dirty your shoes. The group above was still bidding for defective potions. They had no idea what the real show tonight would be. Hey, wait for this batch of chemicals to complete the final extraction. The higher-level awakening experiment at the lower level can start preparing to clear the field. Don't let anyone approach the bottom warehouse. There was no real auction. The bottom chamber was filled with experimental chemicals. This is a trap hidden beneath the gods. They wanted to turn everyone on the ship into experimental samples. Is this a Jin Shuang watch? Distinguished guests. Welcome to Dr. Victor's final screening room. If you dare touch our Zhao family, just a mere A-level member, get down for me. No dots, you have to look at that. Hey, just to stay active under 100-fold pressure. You also adjusted your own internal stress parameters, right? Pity. Anything tampered with will be reset by me. Yes. I have one. Don't move. Core data from the bottom warehouse is read. Broken by Jin Shuang space. Coordinate reverse tracking successful. Lu Jing was not on the boat. He hid in a new latitude core laboratory 500 meters underground in the desert on the outskirts of Guangzhou and Shenzhen. Jin Ran, your sister's coordinates have been locked. But over there were two high-level mechanical defenders. The other party is initiating the transfer process. The situation changed, splitting into two groups. Nightingale, go join forces with young Master Lu to save me. Sis, what about you? That was Jin Shuang's stronghold. You go alone. Don't worry. Tonight, I'm going to uproot Jin Shuang's core laboratory. Targeting the core laboratory of the new dimension. Turned out he had been hiding in the shadows all along. The one sabotaging the doctor's plan was an ordinary person. My parents and my sister. Today, I'm here to settle the score with you. An ant staring directly at the gods would be blind. This is the perspective of the gods. You can't even see my true form. What do you have to settle accounts with me? Scold. Found you. So what? What you see is the light I let you see. Basic knowledge of physics. Light can only travel in a straight line in a uniform medium. No way. You locked in the optical parameters of the entire hall. It's not locked. It is returning to normal. How could an ordinary person possibly possess such an ability? I already told you you're illiterate. His SSS-level kinetic gene doctor insists you can't take it away. He handed over my sister. What happened to you? Your light is fast, but your habits are too slow. Well, I'll ask one last time. Where is my sister? The further you go, the more you'll understand that the PhD is the right choice. Hiding inside a tin box. Huh? Today, I'm gonna lift this door for you. I haven't learned monsters yet. You're rule breaker. You really are the biggest stumbling block on the path of a PhD god. Wrong. I'm just here to fix the rules you wrote wrongly. Then let me see your truth. Can you try to outshine my light? Order cannot protect anyone. Evolution is the answer. So you use people as a tool for drug verification. That was just an excuse. You can't save everyone. So start with you. Doctor. I will complete the evolution. You should wake up. With his own hands, Lu Zheng had lost the ability to move. The location is for you. Received. Arrives within 3 minutes. Don't dispose of your targets on your own. Haha, wonderful. You monster actually managed to take down my eldest disciple. Victor, where exactly are my parents and my sister? Of course, this is not headquarters, just bait. The core of the kitchen project isn't on SS tier monsters. Instead, it is the root server. All the tamperers merge into the center. From that moment on, the root server began. Who can change the rules? Who survives is up to me. What you want is not power, but permission. Smart permissions are the core of the world, bringing forth great integration. I thought you were going to revolutionize thermodynamics. After all that fussing, I just wanted to become a large-scale TU and network administrator. What do you know, ignorant ant? This is supreme power. I'm waiting for you to see how you die under my technology. Do you really think losing the internet means you can't find you? Archimedes. Find him. The target coordinates have been locked on. Found you, Victor. This time you have nowhere to disconnect.